Hi everyone, welcome to another Let's Talk Business video. Today I want to talk about how to manage wholesale orders with an inventory system. I know that I recently made a video talking about consignment and wholesale and how wholesale can benefit our business. And today I want to talk about how to manage wholesale orders because it is so important. It's a big step for our business. As I mentioned in my previous video, I'm already doing wholesale with my business, and I want to share with you today my best tips for wholesale inventory tracking management. This is for you to use and to have a successful experience with wholesale. Let's start with the basics. What is wholesale inventory management and why is it important? Basically, wholesale inventory management is what you use to get, sell, and deliver products to your customers. Inventory management, it's going to help you know what do you have in stock, and what do you need, and how are you going to be able to deliver the products on time, as well as projecting what are you going to be needing the next weeks, the next months, and so on. And the best way to do this is by using an inventory system like Inventora, because you're going to be having a more accurate numbers of what you really need. You're going to be having an accurate prediction of the demand of your products. Also, an inventory system, it's going to help you already know what your customers are going to be needing and what they are going to be ordering, and you're going to be having everything ready for them. Another good thing about using an inventory system like Inventora is that you are not going to be having excess of products, and you're not going to be also out of stock. So you are going to be able to keep the right amount of products, materials, and all of the supplies that you need to accomplish every wholesale order. Probably some of you are still using spreadsheets. This type of inventory can be done with the spreadsheets, but honestly, it's not the most efficient and accurate way to do it. Now we have technology and we have tons of tools and resources that can help us be more efficient. Within a spreadsheet, you're going to be having a spreadsheet for materials, a spreadsheet for products, and everything is not going to be in just one place. But with Inventora, you're going to be having everything in just one place. So you're going to be reducing your time doing things like this one, and you are going to be able to automate tasks. For me, an inventory system means that I'm going to be spending more time doing what I really love. With my experience using an inventory system, I saw I could use more time designing, creating new products, doing photo shoots, doing marketing strategies, all of those creative things that I really enjoy to do. I knew that an inventory system will allow me to do. And honestly, the hardest thing of using an inventory system, it's probably in the beginning, because you're going to be needing some time setting up everything, getting all the information in the system. But once you do that, the system, it's almost going to do everything for you. If you're like me, that you like to have more time to do the things like designing and creating new things for your business, think about using an inventory system to manage the wholesale orders, because I know that wholesale can overwhelm us and can take a lot of our time. It's smart to just consider systems that can automate tasks for us. So my first tip for you to do the wholesale inventory management is avoid spreadsheets. Yes, I know it's going to be hard, because probably you started that way with your business, using spreadsheets because you weren't sure to use an inventory system. But honestly, these manual techniques can work in the beginning because we don't have a lot of products. But once your business starts growing, you're going to be adding more information to those spreadsheets. And probably you're going to be having the problem that I had in my business. I wasn't able to keep up. So what I did was like, okay, I'm not going to be doing anything about the inventory and I'm just going to leave it behind. That's not the solution. The solution is just to transfer all that information to an inventory system. I know that it can be hard just to make that transition because you're going to be relying on a system. You're not going to be like doing everything and just checking and all of those things. A system is going to be doing that for you. So probably you're going to be feeling insecure, but trust me, with an inventory system, you're going to be having less errors. When I started, my husband was the one that was helping me with all of these things of inventory management. And we sat down like probably once a month, checking if everything was correct. But once we started checking everything, we saw that we had tons of mistakes. We had a lot of errors because first, I'm so bad with memory. When he was asking me, okay, but where did you sell this? Or what happened with this product? And I was like, I don't remember. Those things probably you can relate. And all of these mistakes can be avoided by using an inventory system. So my first tip is to avoid spreadsheets. Now let's talk about more of the specifics of Inventora and why I think it's perfect for doing wholesale. I know that I mentioned in the previous videos how Inventora can help you with your business management. Today, I want to talk about more of the features of the system that can help you with the basic things of inventory. The first thing is that you can track your products and raw materials, and you are always going to know what you have and what you need. Honestly, for hand makers, this is just a pleasure because you're going to be having all the information just in front of your eyes every time. Another good feature about Inventora, it can help you keep track of your order fulfillment. Here, you can keep track of all the orders that are coming to your business. And the good thing about this is that you're going to be able to fulfill that order in the right time with the right amount of products without wasting. The next feature is delivering customers' orders. In the system, your orders are going to be organized by customers. Yes, you're going to be having also all the customer information in the system. You can also add the status and date of every sale that you make, and this is going to be helping you improve your customer service because you're going to be having all the information about the customer and the sales and what they are ordering from you. When a customer asks you where is their package or if you already shipped their package, you're going to be sure that you can go to Inventora and look out the information about this customer, and you're going to be having the answer for everything that they are asking. Another feature is that Inventora synchronize and order your data across your multiple sales channels. Yes, so if you have an Etsy, Shopify, Square, or Wix shop, you can integrate it to the system and you're going to be having all the information that you have there and all the information of Inventora in just one place. And the last feature that I want to mention, Inventora reorders your stock on the right time based on forecasting calculations. This is just great for wholesale. The system allows you to put a minimum stock level of each one of your products and materials. And once you start doing all the wholesale orders and creating all those products that you need for fulfilling those orders, the system will let you know with a red text that you're running out of a specific material. You're going to be aware on time when to do a new supply order or when to do more of that specific product, which is great for the success of the wholesale orders. The next tip that I want to give you is to keep track with cycle counting and minimize your on-hand inventory. For wholesale, it's critical to have the accurate numbers in your inventory. So the cycle counting means that you're going to be just checking and counting probably once a month or twice a month, depending on what stage your business is. But you're going to be counting your materials and your products and see if something is missing or if you have something extra that you didn't know. All of those small details that are critical for the inventory management. Basically, what you need to do here is to do a match of what you have physically and what you have on the inventory system. In an ideal world, we just have the perfect and right amount in each one of them. But honestly, that's hard to happen. It can happen that you broke a jar, or you didn't know that you received a supply order and you didn't add it to the system. All of those things can happen. So this is why cycle counting is so important. You're going to be having a more accurate numbers on your inventory. And also, this practice can help you know if you are having too much inventory of some products, or you're having a lot of the materials that you actually don't need. You're going to notice that this is causing you lose money. The cycle counting is super important because you're going to be aware of what you really need and what problems are happening in your inventory so you can avoid them the next time. The next tip is these key metrics that you need to keep track of. The key metrics that I'm going to mention are going to help you have the data that you really need to add to the system to have the calculations that you're looking for. The first one is know your lead time demand. Wholesale customers love to have an estimated delivery date, and this key metric, it's going to help you have an estimated time for your supplies. So for example, if you ran out of a material, you already know when to reorder it so you can have it on the right time that you're expecting. Also, you need to know how much time does it takes you to do that product. I don't know if you remember, in one of my previous videos, I talked about my first experience on wholesale. This was one of the key metrics that I didn't manage. I didn't know how much time my artisans were going to be taking to do a product. I told my wholesale customer that we were going to be able to deliver in a certain time, and then I figured out that we weren't going to accomplish that. So this key metric will help you have the specific information to be able to fulfill the orders on the exact time. And honestly, if you fulfill the orders on the exact time, just be sure that you're going to be having a very happy customer. And the next key metric is stay on top of your reorder point and set up a minimum stock level. This is an amazing thing that you can do in the system. Once you set up a minimum stock level of each material, that probably it's going to be different for each one of them, but once you set up that, you're going to be sure that you're going to be having a specific amount and the right inventory for each one of your supplies and your products. And of course, this will help you if some circumstances happen. You're going to be ready because you're going to be having what you really need. For me, these key metrics allow me to say yes to wholesale again. As I mentioned, I had a very bad experience and I was like, okay, I'm not ready to do wholesale. But then I started preparing myself, preparing my team. I started keeping track of these metrics, and that allowed me to know what supply orders do I really needed, when to reorder my supplies, how much time does my artisans were taking to make each one of my products. And once I knew all of those details, I was like, okay, I'm ready to do wholesale again. And of course, Inventora helped me with this. Before, I wasn't sure because my key metrics and my system was a spreadsheet, and I knew that some of the things that I had in there weren't accurate. But here, using an inventory system allowed me to feel safe and to know that I was relying on something that was really accurate. So I know that an inventory system can help you take those steps that you really need for your business to grow. Keep in mind that if you don't have a good inventory management for your business, you are not ready to do wholesale. And this is why I wanted to talk about this topic today, because I know that an inventory system can make you feel safe to take those steps for your business. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to subscribe to our channel if you want to keep learning with me. Bye!